Grabbing a little bit of this watermelon. Mm, just to get on the right vibe. I've had too much coffee today. Yeah, watermelon is delicious. My name is Osa Grekusnari, and I'm a travel and lifestyle photographer and filmmaker based in Tanzania. I live in Arusha. If you haven't heard of that place, it is in East Africa. East Africa. So I'm born and raised in Dar, and now I live in Arusha. Super great place. A lot of hilly areas and a beautiful mountain. So I've been shooting with the Canon R6 for about 2 years now, and I've created some awesome content. I must say, I've created some awesome content with the R6, and I wanted to touch upon it in 2023, share with you my thoughts in using the camera for the span of 2 years. I think if you're looking into buying the camera, this video might help you or just kind of give you an idea of what you're able to produce with the camera. So let's start it off with first of all, I'm a Canon certified trainer. Uh, so I train people to use Canon cameras here in Tanzania, but my views here on this video will be my own. Okay, and yeah, I'll touch upon the things I like and the things that I don't like. So I'll start it off first of all with why I chose to go with the Canon R6. At the time of like the launching of the camera, I was looking for a hybrid camera. I was using a Canon EOS R, so I wanted something with more power when it comes to video work. And at the time, the Canon R6 was the one. You know, you had the Canon R5, and that was very expensive. So I went with this one in terms of price point. And I was looking for a hybrid camera, as I mentioned. So this worked out quite well, even though the images are 20 megapixels. It still worked really great. I got some really good stuff for the price that I was paying for it. And that's the reason why I went with this camera. When it comes to the second part of this, the image quality and the videos, man, it creates some really beautiful video, really crisp video. And I find myself sometimes reducing the sharpness and adding my own touch to the footage just to kind of make it a bit more textured and to have a bit more of a nostalgic feeling to it. So I would add grain using like film convert and dehancer. So it's been great using it for video and for photos. The challenge of shooting with 20 megapixels, I think a lot of people are like going crazy about 20 megapixel, but it didn't really affect me at all. Like there's this feature on Lightroom, it's called Enhance. So when you right click on an image, you can enhance it, and using AI, it will double your megapixels. So if you have a 20 megapixel image, it will become a 40 megapixel image. So in a situation whereby you're looking to crop into the image, this is a great tool to actually use if you have a lower megapixel count and you need to crop in. So whenever I needed to do that, like I'll just enhance the image and then crop in. So that the 20 megapixels has not been an issue for me. I've even made really large prints for like a commercial company using the Canon R6. So that was a great tool to find. Definitely check it out if you don't know about it. So the image, the 20 megapixels was great. The 4K has been really great. I think there's a little bit of a cropping, but it's not something that I cannot handle. Overall, have enjoyed the camera. I think one of the biggest issues with the Canon R6 that people have faced is the overheating, and I have faced the overheating issues. And the scenarios whereby I faced them were when I was doing, 4K shooting and for a longer period of time, let's say an interview. So I wouldn't recommend the Canon R6 for like documentary style video whereby you're going and you have to have your camera on the whole time. And for me being a person who's having just one camera and I don't have a B camera in some of my shoots, then it's a bit of a challenge. So I prefer I would prefer to go with another camera when it comes to that. I'm actually eyeing the Canon R6 Mark II. Need to put in some funds so I can actually get that because you have unlimited record limit and also you don't have the overheating. So initially, like it was frustrating. I won't lie to you. It was very frustrating when I started using it and I had the first time. the camera overheating on me, so it kind of made me uncomfortable. But I started to understand how I can use it and when I can use it and the scenarios I can use it on. So if I have any like documentary style content, I would, have to get like a B camera so that I just have a backup for those scenarios. And I think that's the best approach because I couldn't afford a more expensive camera. I couldn't afford a cinema camera like a C70. I'm eyeing that camera, but I needed something to get me by. And I've been able to create some really cool content with this camera using the C Log and the C Log 3, been able to capture some beautiful colors. So all in all, it's not a deal breaker for me. I think my mindset going into this has changed. Initially, like if I would look at a review video and they're talking about the overheating, and sometimes like review videos really focus on like the thing that makes the camera shit. And if you look at it in a way whereby it's a tool and you work with the tool with its limitations, and you work around those limitations, it definitely can work for you, depending on the price point. So moving forward, like, would I recommend it? I would recommend it for specific people. Like if you are creating like, content on Instagram, social media content, and it's like short form content, it's really great. And I'm guessing because like now you have the Canon R6 Mark II, the price for this is going to be a little bit lower. So if you're looking for a great camera, beautiful quality, the video is on point, images on point, this would be really great if you're a content creator and you don't do any documentary style content. For documentary style content, commercial work, I wouldn't go for it. It would limit you, and sometimes when you have those overheating issues, man, it's a bit frustrating. And what would I be going for now? I'm really eyeing the Canon R6 Mark II, and then in the future, hopefully getting like a cinema camera, like the C70. I think that's within the budget range that I'm able to get for now. So that's my viewpoint on the Canon R6 in 2023. After using it for 2 years extensively, I still am going to be using it now until I upgrade, but it's been great, man. It's been great. I've been able to overcome those limitations of the overheating, and that's about it. Let me know what camera you're using, and let me know if you are in the process of considering buying a Canon R6 in 2023, and what your other options, or what are you thinking about now. Hopefully this video helped you out in terms of seeing the quality of images, and to touch upon also the limitations of the camera. That's it for me. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great day, man. Take care. Peace.